This is the next video in our 10-part video series about trading tactics and techniques you can use based on the content and the market manifest, which is available for you for free at peterleeds.com. Nothing in this video is trading advice, personalized trading advice for you. So let's get into it. Don't confuse intentions with execution. A lot of times a company will talk about what they're going to do, and people too, I guess. They talk about what they're going to do, and then they're unable to make it happen. So don't invest based on when the CEO says, we're working on a cure for cancer. We're going to make a cure for cancer. Or when a company says, we're opening up a diamond mine that's next to another mine from another company that's loaded with diamonds. So you assume that means there's a lot of diamonds in that mine, for example. But the CEO is going to come out and say, here's the action steps we're taking. Here's what we're going to do to squeeze money out of this asset or this resource that we have. But don't confuse their intentions for actual proper execution of what they're saying they're going to do. Every CEO, their job, every management team is to talk about how great the company's going to be, what they're going to do to make it better. They're going to save money, they're going to make more money, they're going to lower their headcount, they're going to develop a new technology. You watch what they say they're going to do, keep an eye on them, and then you watch and see if what they're saying from 6 months ago, a year ago, is playing out yet or not. Goes without saying, do more of what works, less of what doesn't. Everybody's got their own situation, what you're good at, what your technology level is, what your experience level is, what your goals and plan for investing entails. It's all just different details. Don't worry about that stuff. You find out what you can do that works. When you try an investment strategy that works and you make a little bit of profit, do that more and more and more. And you'll eliminate the things that are costing you money. Anything that you're losing money on, especially consistently, you got to get out of that type of trade, that type of investment. If you do good on biotech companies and bad on mining companies, then stick more to the biotech. There's a lot of fundamentals in investing. Beginning well is the first ingredient to investing well. By beginning well, I mean the sources of information you're looking at. A lot of people will hear about a company on the news, and then if they want to invest in it, they'll look into it deeper. That's the way a lot of people get their investment leads. But make sure that where you're getting those leads from are someone that has a professional reputation, has been around for a while, has had some success, and has led some people to some successes in the past. Then you got to decide if they're right for you, and then maybe you're using their information from a good quality source to try and figure out what kinds of stocks you want to invest in. It's all about the original source. Because if the person giving you stock picks or information about stocks or their opinions is not good at it, then it's going to cost you a lot of money, and there's not a lot of ways around it because you're thinking you're doing your due diligence. You're reading a report that they write, and you're like, yeah, okay, that makes sense. I've done my due diligence. I'm going to invest in the stock because I think they're right. And then you see if they're consistently wrong or even just wrong some of the time, get out of there. Adjust the sources that you're starting your journey from, if that's the way that you go about doing it. Adjust the sources that you're starting your journey from. This video is inspired by the following testimonial. I've subscribed to 383 YouTube channels, and your videos are always on my must-see list. Glad to see that your energy levels are rebounding. Keep the great videos coming. That's from DA. True in life and true in investing. Yeah, another one of these. The faster something rises, typically the faster it falls. The latest fad, and yes, also shares of stock. A lot of it's based on how volatile is that stock and what is the speculative potential of it. Maybe it moves 5% a year up or down. Maybe it moves 500% a year up or down. Just always remember the things that are driving something up so fast, especially in the stock market, typically reverses that it comes down equally as fast. Actually, usually faster. It's like an escalator up and a trash chute down. I like this one. Laying blame. You only need to look in the mirror. Take responsibility for every trade decision you make and keep the glory for yourself, just as you need to own the losses. Don't blame anyone else for any investment choice that went south, because that will be like a crutch which keeps you from really learning. Go into it with your eyes open. There's a lot of people giving opinions. Everything's going in every direction. Some people say that asset's going to go up on price a lot. Some say it's going to go up a little. Some say it's going to trade sideways. Some say it's going to come down a little, come down a lot. And you have to be the translator. There's a lot of people who are going to tell you things and they're wrong. And even if they have a reputation, even if they've been doing it for a while, even if they're successful at it, even if they're on mainstream media like CNBC, no matter what anyone says, even if someone says to you, I 100% guarantee that this stock is going to go up in price a certain amount, if you buy that stock and you lose money on it, you absolutely 100% need to remember to keep all of the blame yourself. You made the choice to buy the stock. And this is one of the ways I started becoming a much better investor, is because I started taking full responsibility for every result of anything that happened, any penny I invested. I lose 20% on a stock, that's on me 100%, even if 1,000 people told me to buy it. It changes the way you think about investing. It changes the way you take it seriously. You'll focus more. You'll have better results if you only blame 100% yourself for any gains or mistakes. If you click on this video, we're just going to keep on rolling with even more slices of investment wisdom. You do not want to miss the next few quick and expert thoughts and tactics, because some of the very best ones are just ahead.